Good morning and welcome to the Dharma Journey channel where you can follow us along on our journey of life. So today is Sunday and we've got two of our kids heading back to school after a week of COVID isolation. So we're starting to get back into life and I'm slowly starting to feel better. It is definitely a slow recovery journey, so every day I feel it just a little bit better, but yeah, I think it's going to take a little while to feel 100% again, but that's okay. Just trying to stay positive. So today's plan for Sunday is normally I like to do like a prep for school, so I've got to go get ready for that. I like to make my own bread for the kids' sandwiches for school. It's just a way that I feel like they can be extra healthy. I put little extra bits and bobs in it. So I thought I'd take you along with me on my bread making day today. So we'll make some bread, then we'll make a whole bunch of sandwiches and put them away for school this week. And then I'll also just show you along with all the bits and bobs that I'm doing today. Lots of tasks to complete. And now that I'm feeling better, I definitely want to try and accomplish some things. All right, stay tuned. Oh. What's going on here? Let's get started on our bread making journey. So I basically use my trusty Thermomix, which is the basic bread recipe. Some baker's flour, some wheat grains, so it has some wheat grains in it that it can mill, sugar. This is my own special mix, which is not part of the recipe. It's got milled linseeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds, so it's just a nice healthy additive. Olive oil and salt and yeast, which I need to get. I keep my yeast in the freezer. It lasts a whole lot longer. We are going to first mill the wheat grain. So I make 3 batches of this. So I do triple the amount, 300 grams of wheat grain. Now we mill that. It's all done. It gets quite hot. So you don't want to mill it. You want to mill it for when you need it, not ahead of time. This is a triple batch of wheat, so I will use that for the next 3 batches. 300 grams of water, so I'm going to do everything else 3 times to get my 3 batches. 2 teaspoons of dried yeast. I will stir for 2 minutes at 37 degrees. While that's happening over here, I'm going to grease this bowl. I like to maximize my time, so while I stand around waiting for this, I am going to get to these dishes. That's done. Now we're going to add 20 grams of olive oil, 420 grams of baker's flour, some salt. It says a teaspoon, I don't really measure. And so now it wants the wheat flour, so we don't want to put everything because we did triple the amount. So going to get the scales, and I know that it's 100 grams for 1 batch. Now, another thing the recipe does not have is sugar. I like my bread a little bit sweet, so I put 40 grams of raw sugar. Then now it's going to mix. Now it's going to knead, so I don't need to take the lid off, but this is when I add my special baking additive of linseeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds. So I'll start the kneading process and then I add 2 heaped teaspoons. Try not to make a mess like I just did. That's all done, and I'm just going to pop it into here to sit.
What are you making? Bread?
Yes.
Knew it! Because we need sandwich.
My last batch was kneading. I cleaned up the kitchen, did the dishes, made myself a cup of tea, and now I'm going to add the final batch into here. Then I'll cover it with some cling wrap lightly. And I'll leave that for 30 minutes while I have a cup of tea. So I've just had a nice little rest morning tea on the couch and I'm trying to will myself off it. Next task is to get onto Ebony's room today and give it a nice good clean. So let's go find Ebony. Stripped Ebony's bed sheets, put her laundry away, so her room clean has started, and we'll get it all done by the end of the day. Back is up there right now cleaning floors for me, and now it's time for my lunch break while the bed sheets are in the wash. Yeah, time for lunch. Yeah, shall we go have some lunch? Lunchtime. Okay, before I sit down for lunch, I forgot I've got to knock this dough down. It's been proving for probably an hour or so now. I don't really stick to the half an hour timeline. So let's do that and then I'll have lunch. Time to get these bad boys into the oven. So I put them in for 160 degrees for half an hour. Okay, so I've just had lunch. Next thing I want to tackle is this desk that you can see right there. It's Aloise's desk and it needs a big clean. So I'm gonna go grab her and we are gonna clean it up. Cleaned up her desk. Step back. It's looking much better and workable now. I can hear my bread beeping, so let's go check on the bread in the oven. Yes, and inside her drawer is pretty amazing too. Let's go check on the bread. Are you cleaning the house, Evan?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're sweeping for Mama? Thank you. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, that is looking nice and yum. So let's turn off the oven. Leave them for 5 minutes before we pop them out.
Where did you put your broom? Did you put it back? Did you put the broom back? Yeah. You sitting down?
We've got Esmond over here. I think I've inspired him to do some organising and cleaning, so he's going through his drawers and sorting. Good work. Okay, now it's time to tackle the never-ending laundry, cycle of laundry. It's like the cycle of life. Just when I thought I emptied baskets and put clothes away. Got my 4 loaves, they're all nice and cold. I was going to say dry, cold. So now I'm just going to slice it all up and the kids will come and they will make their sandwiches and wrap them all up, okay? Alright, so I'm going to get my production line going. All the bread is sliced. I'm going to butter, I'll get someone to put the ham and the cheese and someone to wrap. Is all of the sandwiches plus a couple more to come from the kiddos over here. So that should basically last us a whole week at least. I'll pop these straight into the freezer and so the kids just pull it out the night before when they've packed their lunch boxes and they're good to go. So the best part about baking bread is eating the ends.
Oh, you're eating my one.
With butter.
Butter bread.
What is it called, Daddy?
Butter bread.
Butter bread. So we are about to go have some dinner and get ready for bedtime and sleep time, aren't we? Yes, we are. So we will end the vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching us today. Maybe you'll go make your own bread, or if you've got a slightly different recipe, be sure to share it down below. And we'll catch you again soon. So it's a very cold and rainy day.
Not rainy.
And Esmond said, what did you say?
That's so dark and windy and cloudy, and it's soon gonna rain because I shook my rain stick.
Maybe it does actually work. Who
It always
knows?
does. Actually.